Well, say it ain't so.
Say it ain't
New
so.
York City's Fleet Week has been canceled.
Oh.
The U.S. military says budget cuts caused by the sequestration is to blame. Now get this, some 6,000 sailors and Marines and Coast Guard service members have been converging on New York City since 1984. Wow. The event reportedly brings in an estimated $20 million into the city for all that business that it generates during their week-long visit. That's
so
too bad.
not only are they going to miss out, we're going to miss out too, it sounds like.
It really is. It's very sad. And I have to tell you, full disclosure, I used to be in the military. I was in the Air Force, and I have 2 family members who are currently in the Navy, and it's a big deal. It's, you know, besides it just being Fleet Week and it's cool for New Yorkers to be exposed to the sailors and what have you, as a service member to have that time away from your base, away from your commanders.
So what did you all do when you would come to Fleet Week? What did they just tour
Well,
the city, go to Broadway?
you want the official story?
Uh-oh. Let's get the one we're allowed to say on TV.
You do tourist stuff.
Okay.
You know, you do fun stuff. The
Just
bottom
get
line
out.
is you're not at, you're not at work.
Okay.
It's 1 week free.
I like that. Okay, well, I think this next story, I think this next story is kind of cool, but yet a little disgusting. A guy in Utah buys a McDonald's hamburger, but never eats it. He puts it in the trunk of his car, and then it ends up in his closet. And get this, 14 years later, he finds the burger and bun still in his closet, but in perfect condition, like he just bought it. It wasn't refrigerated, but it also didn't have any mold, fungus, or nasty smells to it. How is that even possible, Christina?
Okay, that's really gross. Really gross. Okay, first of all, why did he put it in his trunk of his car? And then 14 years to clean his closet?
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
And then what in the world was in that burger?
Well, that's a good question. You know, McDonald's claims that their hamburger patties are made of 100% USDA inspected beef and made with salt, pepper. Well, it must be, but they say it's just the normal stuff you would buy in the store and made with salt, pepper, and nothing else. No preservatives, no fillers. So they even don't know why it didn't disintegrate.
I don't know. That's a little shady to me.
I'm just glad he didn't eat the hamburger after 14
Absolutely,
years.
no, right? No kidding. Well, yeah, that I don't get, but I do like McDonald's French fries.
There you go. Well, I have another burger story for you. This is a story that's going to send you to the fat farm. Carl's Jr., a popular hamburger chain, is testing a new menu item, and it's called the Pop-Tart ice cream sandwich.
Okay, now it might sound a little outrageous, but it's true. A scoop of ice cream in between 2 Pop-Tarts, which means they're basically changing the meaning of breakfast. And instead of calling it a hearty breakfast, maybe you could just call it a dessert, 1 bite at a time. I like it.
Right. Oh, you would eat that?
I would eat that. Are you kidding me? I would sooner take ice cream and Pop-Tarts over bacon and sausage and eggs.
Oh, no, I don't know about that. You know, it's only costs $1.49. And you can indulge in this sweet treat at the restaurant's Newport Beach location. But think of the calories, Christina.
It's a sweet treat. Oh, who cares
The
about
Pop-Tarts
the
alone are both 200 calories each for the Pop-Tarts if they're the low-fat ones. And then you got to add in the ice cream, I guess maybe once in a while.
Yum, 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 yum.
Okay.
That sounds good to me.
You would do it.
I would do it.
All right, well, there may be a new way to become part of the Mile High Club, and it was actually started by Virgin American Airlines. Isn't that ironic?
Okay, there's a joke there. There's no question about it. There's a joke. Shannon, of course, is talking about the new seat-to-seat messaging system, which actually allows you to not only send text messages, but drinks and meals and a snack to someone that you admire on the plane. I don't even know if I like that idea, though.
You say admire. I think it's more like whoever you're stalking on the plane. I mean, because think about it. First, you have to find out where the person's sitting, so you have to act like you're going to the restroom to sneak a peek at what seat they're in. Then you have to order them, what, a cold Bud Light? I did this Bud for
Bud
you?
Light's not going to work for me.
I don't know. Well, they order them those little drinks, and they say, here. And then they send them the text message to say, what, I'm going to meet you near the restroom? I don't know.
I don't know how well that's going to work. I mean, it might work for some people, but for some of us who fly and all you want to do is go to sleep, conk out, the last thing you want is to have someone sending you a bag of peanuts saying, I like you.
It's a little creepy, too, if you think about it. It's like someone just on you and stalking you. Like you said, I just want to sleep when I get on a plane. Where I could see it being helpful is if you have a bunch of friends or you're on the plane with, you're split up and you want to text them and you don't have your phones, then I can see it. But the way that Richard Branson and the Virgin American American is introducing it as like this dating thing.
Well, we'll see how well it works for him. As long as it doesn't interfere with the pilot and the flying, I'm good to go.
Okay, well then we're good to go and you can keep it flying.
That's right.
All right, we got a lot more coming at you next week here at Arise Entertainment 360. So we hope to see you then, and you can see Christina on the morning show. So make sure you check her out too.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
See you next week.